Y'all ever seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High? No shirt, no shoes, no service. I got shoes and shirt. I got ID. I had hospital bracelets. The cops stole one. They wouldn't let me go to the cafeteria. I got here to the hospital on January 8th, Monday night around 8:30. I rode the D6 from McPherson. I don't even know what bus I'm on. And I got... Pardon me?
You're on the... This is the M4.
I'm on another bus. That's not a real bus. However, it's the MacArthur bus to Tenleytown. 44. I'm trying to catch the D6 back into the city because
the D6 comes here, but this is the M4.
Does this go to another train station or subway?
This goes to Tenleytown.
See that? At Tenleytown is where Friendship Place is at, where I first signed up for homeless services like 3 years ago. And it's now this time of day.
Yeah, but this will bring you to Tenleytown. But
thank you.
D6 will come. Well, it could jump at any one of these stops.
This traffic would have to change the bus.
That's amazing.
And one of my teeth is still loose and wired in from from MedStar last week, which was really on the 31st. But George Washington set my hand at Foggy Bottom on the 30th. And then Sibley just didn't do nothing for me. So I guess I have to go to others might eat tomorrow to my primary care, like Dr. Moog Taderi did with my swallow report. And maybe the doctors were right at MedStar that my lip is healing. I thought part was falling off in a cafe just now at the Cortada or whatever it's called at the hospital after I left the ER just now. Except for it was just scabs falling off. And I ate my first hard food was a chocolate brownie with chocolate chunks, Peruvian. Then I had pudding, and the people were very nice. And they tried to give me food, but I had money and credit cards, so I got food at the cafe, even though the machines didn't work in the ER, like I said earlier. And these nice people on the bus try to ignore me some loud and shit. Then again, they're probably friends. How do you know who knows the people around DC? And they know Nate and everything. So anyway, time to go. And I don't want to get killed by the gang tonight, but nobody's helping me, so maybe they will. I guess I should call the police, but I don't have a phone number. Ha ha ha. I guess I have to keep tagging them on my Instagrams and shit. I tag them on social media for safety. And I'm smoking lots of weed up at Sibley Hospital. Now I'm going to smoke lots of weed down near the White House or somewhere other choice location, maybe on Capitol Hill. Or some kind of fun stuff. Legalize it. Then spread it worldwide and let's save everybody. And fuck the pharmaceutical companies. And let's let love win. Respect, protect, justice, love, and guess what? Thanks and praises. And suffices to say, I'm safe enough distance from Sibley Hospital now that I can say Sibley Hospital does not give a fuck about Nathaniel Shellhays Vizdos, whether he has insurance, ID, and everything he needs to get services or not, including one of my wristbands. The other one was stolen by the police, but I kept the other one. Ha, and I got records too. And they did x-ray the swivel with the wire on my shoulder. So now GWU, MedStar, and them have seen it. Maybe Georgetown will help me tomorrow and ask for help. I have a bad brain because my brain was almost killed. And then I was dead, and then they brought me back to life. And then nobody will give me follow-ups or help me when I'm asking what's really wrong with me. I better call my counselors, but I need to focus better. That's the problem when you have a bad brain. And the Fairfax County Police did that to me. And I thought DC would help me, but they're just friends with Fairfax County Police. That means we have to go over their head and fuck the federal government. Let's go to our friends and family, the people of the cloth, the people of the uniform through the badge. And let's thank all the urban octopus drivers, correspondents, engineers, and other special people who help us get around the city all the time. And I mean everybody. You don't get to see everybody all the time, but they do magic tricks with the internet, but it's really called technology. And they like flower power and mead power. They're beer people, a lot of people, and other kind of things, but I prefer flowers and tea and water and good food. And they wouldn't even let me out of ER to get food, so I had to sneak out with my shirt off. Then the cops made me go back and stole my shit. And then I escaped and ate some food at the cafe, and now I'm on the bus. I'm on the wrong bus. I'm on the M4. But it's cool because the bus drivers here in DC are cool, and so are the cops. So fuck those doctors. They can suck ass, push pencils, and go hang out with the fucking dickheads with the federal government when the real people take over who run the world and love God and not those things they do. And love their families and their children. And we pray a lot, and they're going to help and save everyone. Because we're adults. We're here to save the children. We're not going to blame the children for the mental health crisis. We're going to blame the doctors and the adults and the leaders, and fuck them. And the militaries of the world are going to help all the starving people and all the hurting people, and fuck them pencil pushers who steal all our money and put everyone in America $101,000 in debt, aka $34 trillion, BKA, better known as the sign near where I hang out at the Peter G. Peterman Foundation that says USA is 34 trillion in debt. Everybody, welcome to the USA, spelled like, guess who? Ice Cube, America. And my name's Nate. Is that it? Okay, production team, go set up the drones, or else go fuck yourselves. I'm gonna smoke some weed on a bus and kill everybody. I'm just kidding. Bus driver's friendly with me. And that guy, they're nice people too. I'm kidding. I'm gonna put music on and calm down now. There's a Wawa. I might find my way home from here. Hey, there's actually a metro over there, I think. But the bus is safer if I stay on it. There is a metro station around the corner. There's a Target too. They probably have cheap smoothies. I could eat smoothies at Target. That's what it is. I guess that's what happened in DC. They burn your shit. That sucks. Well. They be burning some holy books. Looks like the neighbors like to burn holy books. So I'm gonna burn a fucking spliff and think about going to the hospital, which I was at Sibley Hospital since yesterday and I just got back. And it's Tuesday night. And that becomes Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. And they burn the Line of Judah flag and they burn my cross. They burn my Line of Judah flag and they burn my cross. And they burn my portfolios that I still had in my tent and all my art and writing. I had a lot of art here. And no one from Shiloh would help me get my stuff, or else I just didn't know how to communicate. Because Keith Anderson is a shitty deacon for the Golden Rule Circle at Shiloh. He doesn't know how to talk about people properly. Or to people properly about God. And then they're fucking help me, and now my shit burned again. Here's the shit donated to me by Plaza Arts from my very nice friend there who's an artist. She's an artist from Plaza Arts named Blue Hair Alex. Again, more scriptures and holy books from my jail times and shit. And that's when the cops in Fairfax County tortured me at age of 49 and 50 and 51. And now the hospitals are torturing me again in Washington, D.C. Now my stuff is burned. And even Elizabeth called me today and she doesn't care. Well, she called me yesterday about the hospital and I don't even have fucking phone service. There was some very nice art and writing in there. Months and months of work. Most of it I don't take pictures of or draw or videotape. Well, at least it's not cold out. I can go sit in a doorway. She's probably scared away from here now too. Good thing I have everything documented and I didn't kill anyone. And they sure did try to murder me though, didn't they? Now they're hiding evidence. And unfortunately there's prosecutors and police and everybody involved who are hiding evidence. And these people think they're some sort of murderers and international superstars. And this is Adama, who says she tells on everybody for everything. And she works with college kids all the time, trying to influence the community. Adama tries to influence the community all the time with college children, and they sell drugs and people, and they burn my shit because they don't like good people. They're just evil people. And that means that the chupacabras and the chupacabras are now allowed to kill them which means the magic people from heaven are not allowed to kill those people down there and anyone related to them or their families. And I have nothing to do with it because I don't have anything anymore. They just destroyed all my stuff and her stuff. And she's scared and gone. And these bitches are murderers straight up. And so are the men. And they tried to murder me. And then they destroyed this by wrongfully incarcerating the wrongful person who destroyed this after they left. And then injured my wife. So people say, what do you do when this happens? I guess you go find a doorway to sit in because they'll probably kill me. And my wife's been missing for 2 days now and they're murderers. So I'm gonna have to go call the police tomorrow and tell them every fucking detail that I remember, specifically about each person and what they did here and who they murdered before. And my friends will back it all up, and so will I, because I've been stalking them and fucking follow them with technology and a lot of shit for decades. And their parents and their grandparents too, and their children are evil too. And that's a man who lives right there. That's not even, Grandmama's not even a woman, that's a man. And then it's evil. So now what happens is they all get to die. And it's their fault because they're pussies. And they all pick on one person, and they drug children and buy and sell them as well. They're the bad kind of niggers. I'm the good kind of niggers. They burn out the good niggers so the bad niggers can live here. I guess they all niggers because they killed my wife. Even this motherfucker right here who I tried to warn the police and the president about. Watch my YouTube channel from the past. I warned the police and the president about this man. They got all kinds of bombs and shit here. I've been stalking them and catching them. They're the ones who keep setting me up. These are the skull and bones and the evil people, or at least their kids or grandkids or fuck ever they are. I guess that's how shit is in Washington, D.C. Land of the fuck you in the free. Fuck you in the ass, pay for it later, or put you in jail and brainwash you or drug you or put robot parts in you, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. I guess the white people use black people here and the black people use the white people. And they're really all just pretending to be people of God, and no one cares about people like me. I don't have any friends or family.
Has a range of non-habit forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil Nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Prices directed.
Did you ever hear of Dart Drug, Drug Fair, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, or Ben Franklin, or Michael's Hobby Lobby, or Art Loft, or Dick Blick Art Supplies, or any of those other good companies like Utrecht, other big art companies, or stores kind of like Lidl and
Ever feel judged at the gym?
You don't know how to use the leg curl machine? Are you serious? Is this your first day alive? No, it's okay. I love helping people during their first day on Earth.